lineup of the two teams are Isiaka. Now, pay attention to this now in the game in Hong Kong. Adia Baku and PSG, Adia Boaman for this season, both in Europe and domestically. Average starting age 25 years, 69 days. Endra starting 11 of Paris Saint-Germain in the shape of Donnarumma, Achraf Hakimi, Marquinhos, Berardo, Nuno Mendes, Fabio Ruiz, Vitinha, Yao Neves, Desire Osman Dembele, Kvaratskhelia. Oka omu age ni boom. Now all striking on average are 25 years, 69 days. And this is why almost all teams are PSG and Omabon. Omu teams are PSG are younger than them. In terms of energy, see a more game in PSG are their friends endurance are omu team do omu kwada na eye adwuma eche omu. For the first time, Paris Saint-Germain met an opposition that are younger than PSG team. This is Chelsea average age 24 years, 241 days. So what it means is that on the field of play, and Ranan Quadano Chelsea for PSG, Inter, also Barcelona, and also Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, the discussion was that PSG, Ekuta, and Quada average age and Omode champion for this time around. Chelsea paraded a young Chelsea, Omodo by Robert Sanchez, Malo Gustum, Chaloba, Levinkowo, Kukurea, Enzo Fernandez, Moise Caicedo, Reece James, Cole Palmer, João Pedro, and then Pedro Neto. So come on, age woman averagely 24 years, 241 days in a Chelsea, Edibe Park, and sadly we are working into perfection in terms of energy and endurance. Our PSG boys in able to meet our partners because Chelsea and so on Quada, who debate running 90 minutes, they were able to make sure say they match them boot for boot. Now let's get into the game. Now you line up now with the man on paper a 4-3-3 diamond and a Chelsea Eddie Ram. But when you look at the next picture, and that will screen this way. This is Robert Chances. Where Chelsea line up we have 2-2-2-2-2, and now say to some extent 2-4-4. That is how a Chelsea line up in the game on paper. Now on the Asia canal. Let me roll the next picture for you now. So we picture where because of how our club friends say PSG any Juma or more laterals when it comes to the left back, the right back, any wingers now anyone. How good are Chelsea decided they will come into the game with a philosophy and as a system a bit more containing the pressure. Ekuta club, your friend said Paris. And now look at this picture on your screen. Ubenya Leviko Elha, Chaloba Elha. Now on the right side of Chelsea, on defense Malo goes to any other right back. And on the Reece James Abekan on Fifi. Reece James naturally will be about a right back. Didn't call duty. No, say Park and say he try and cover up with our quadra friend. Say Moises Caicedo at the same time because all the defensive ability. Whenever Chelsea tried to defend, he tried to also balance into the position of Abrantia and friends. And Malo goes to be able to make sure say containing pressure PSG for quadra and Edinburgh. The other side of the left side, because say Malo goes to a player on no say born as a wing back and the Juma and yes will be inverted. And they are saying 50, but not the end overlapping. And therefore the lines. Chelsea decided say if they need a player from Omola Trust now obey inverted Eddie Roman. Ebe ya kwada friend say Mark Korea say who could ever inverted. Abe saying 50 and whenever he does that, space can say ever better than so they need two players who are competent enough. Say whenever who is a Mark Korea those two players will go there and cover that spaces into the Pedro Neto and Abrantia Nidini added Enzo Fernandez ever set that position. And then him has said what jai this far side Ediato because Ominim say Achraf Hakimi or the pressure they will not deal with that situation. Me catch has Saturday said Jurgen Klinsmann actually said PSG team no 11 players or Mobobo. The moment you are able to deal with one person, Chelsea came into the party. They wanted to deal with Nuno Mendes. Omajai this side, a Chelsea behind a Jumena. It is our picture in this side where will be an air tries and whenever Kuku anyone on Bechenechi, Eddie Amana. But for this side, you want James Elha goes to Elha. I know sign Eddie Cole Palmer. Any branch of friends, João Pedro Ababe to the right side or anymore. Says Omo call Menima. Try and make sure you do justice Machi. And Maba Chima Juma, opinion friends Enzo Maresca anymore. Yeah, Paul Martin Radio. Enzo Maresca said, we won the game in the first 10 minutes. The message before the game was let them understand we are here to win the game. It was a ball game in the 10 minutes or a game in 10 minutes. And who so be winning match. The message or the man and quadra is clear. Yemo won't say about Baba show magic trophy. Now in the first 10 minutes, at the end of Chelsea a year and right, at the end of PSG a year and wrong. When you look at this picture on your screen, this is how Chelsea decided it's a man-to-man marking in the first 10 minutes. Because PSG a pressure and press and Chelsea decided to go into a man-to-man marking to mark every positioner. Paris Saint-Germain at the Park and so to try to understudy them and know how if they are able to contain the pressure, Ekuta club and the PSG, then they understand their philosophy. So in the first 10 minutes, Chelsea always want to attack and press PSG. So PSG could have won every player behind Chelsea Amakino. So when you look at this picture on your screen, you could clearly see you are indicating each and every player or your PSG setup. Chelsea throw one person at the signing pan. So now the next picture on your screen now over Chelsea and making sure say contain into this shape. Now the first picture I made Chelsea at any given time or try to make sure say obeja two players or no move or more makan at the about machine fifi. Why you money cover up camera in the first 10 minutes I will say I work into perfection. Now you could clearly see him. 5 players as a PSG could have normal air but air yatra center layer. Chelsea throw in Aquada the Jao Pedro say go and start the press. Okwa Yo Kopama Ohio Enzo Fernandez regime drop deeply into the midfield to try and make sure so Obekam Wise Caicedo not overload na Masaba ya dominance and confusion and from Paris. Now the next picture I made about Ebechre Wadio Kweku image where I made the Echel and Munchi Muni and in sense of Maresca actually after the game PSG have 3 midfielders. 2 of them were in charge of regimes and Moise Caicedo. On only players now or don't mobile 3 no see PSG midfielders 3 no. Emu 2 ebegina abranche fence Reece James and Moises Caicedo so and on Muja Vitinha say Vitinha enhwe Enzo Fernandez because Enzo Fernandez mobile same thing and Vitinha enso yenti Vitinha enhwe adwuma movement Enzo Fernandez ebeye na other players or can never any Fabian Ruiz and try to make sure when it comes to defensive ability almost ever stopping Moises Caicedo and Reece James say distraction work now on beyo ofimfi so the moment Chelsea realized this in the first 10 minutes Yako man-to-man marking, and this is how appears for Ayo Majumano, and also a catching players. And says, saying about there, we thought it was a good chance. Afraid yet, the our training grounds go back to Jardine Klinsmann. We should deal with only one player in the PSG setup. So what they did was that afraid Yenyusu Kopama and Malo goes to exploit. Let's go into the next picture and see how Chelsea exploited positions are Omode Emma Kopama and Malo Gusta and results into the game. Now in the first 10 minutes, but in natural pictorial evidence that Chelsea call in a man-to-man marking. I heard the amount 10 minutes. Now PSG ain't even penetrated into the half lines of Chelsea or Metro. At the end of the season, they are blocking regimes. Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, in Chelsea, and the PSG in 53 or my daily. And him fan a Chelsea bear exploiter a bomb. In that case, let's go back and start. Say PSG for no, they will run to us and make sure someone press from the first person. And if that is the case, Juma Edema Moises Caicedo and I said Malo goes to any Kopama and say because of how intelligent Al Kopama and how quicker Malo goes to no. Yenchen no Mendes say the America qua or the Malo goes to pepe. Near the Adrian Kopama Kokano will deal with them. And Tibo and Eba. Let's make sure we get a player at our half. That player sends the ball back into the half spaces at Omeja Wechon. Then the intelligence of Kopama and then the speed of Malo goes to Ebeya. So Kweku first goal of Chelsea in you. Born in Ababedi Chelsea goalkeeper Robert Chances on. Chances a ball and we China ball so hold and so those are more Facebook say video in the bar. Ubenya the mention kaka then we'll come back into this now at the pictures now at the answer. Ball the Robert Chances on or train Jina ball so Emma Osman Dembele run Everton. So where this picture I made now bring the camera here in Kweku picture now at the Anuba who say goalkeeper Chances keke ball Osman Dembele and a pejana wa ben pa nti ya keke ball at that time Nuno Mendes around the area, but Kokia ball na pe. Akwa koto Nuno Mendes any abanche friends Malo Gusu. Exactly the picture at that screen. Kweku Nuno Mendes and Abano. When Timian dealing with the pace of Aquada friends Malo Gusu goes to Ajibon, how intelligent Kupama because Chelsea want to use the two of them. Onumalo goes to Nafa when he tried to enter into the box and score. Okoyena went to us and because of the movement na Kopama and navigating around the half spaces and the blind side of our branch fence Nuno Mendes na quick ya ball no Belado a block aba oba na to apia Kupama ene wo ho no commentator na no ye commentary na kan say before Kupama first goal say he chose accuracy over power. The na Kupama ehia ne say go for accuracy. Ohia power because he started game na in the first 10 minutes no didn't care about Akwa he went in for power. And no answer. So this time around, when you're the right position, the obey say also occur with accuracy. No for your first goal and for my Chelsea. Who was first goal? Chelsea open up. Second goal, the same thing. Ball on Ababe the Chelsea backline. Your pussy game the Ababe doing 50. Now let me call a move Eddie free the half space as a centre back. Ababe doing 50. Ball Nicodi Enzo Fernandez. I know didn't TJ Ball Emma Levy call. This is Levy call. Now see Kopama once again. And all run into the half space because Malo goes to once again at daily with Aquara friends and Nuno Mendes. Vitinha and Aquachi. My country said because of Aquara friends Enzo Fernandez, so who said James Mwaka and Finfin, I had a destructive worker, 2 players of PSG on midfield. Ebebanoma Vitinha and Wachi said, on keep an eye on the movement of Aquara friends Enzo Fernandez. To Amwakachi. Now Nuno Mendes about Bonnie D. Abranti and the Levy call Kweku and Trinche bonus on also once again was send the ball back into the half space. Obeja now it comes to the importance of Yao Pedro. Kweku on also ball on 2 and Kopama and Alpha ball all run Edicon. Now this is Kopama. What 4 ball na pushy Eddie but because to no man the Sababi Kemuno. Yao Pedro in ye. He understand the job. Said Kamalo goes to Ewaha on the Babua Kopama. No, let me know yet. But the moment Amalo goes to anyone, there is somebody who need to run into the blind side and also the shoulders of PSG or defensive unit. And to or not, João Pedro decided so about running. So over picture now that's me there. Quick say João Pedro running there for Chelsea were about 4 players into the half of Paris Saint-Germain or Montreal. What PSG need to do is that why and air stop Kopama baby original why you bear also own team ball and the original I say no. Should I keep an eye on João Pedro all running in the shoulders? And now, some men from IPNB Enco Enzo Fernandez on us navigating the way ever into the 18-yard box. And now, say Pedro Neto original the far side. Until we should João Pedro are moving the way into this space. Am I defenders no Mujina no be I confused? Who are you blocking? Who are you keeping an eye on? The Kupama here say he need composure, he need calmness. But keeping the composure. Oh yes, so possible on Eddie Akusino. Defenders to me in from space back here another accuracy just like the first goal now or say Edema club friends at Chelsea and the second goal. Yeah, we second goal. Let's go into the third goal. I don't know if I see my boy now. Me do same approach, same method. Ball na se aba now where there. Ball ni be di Trevor Chalobah. Yeah. Chalobah ne kuta ball. Obode ma the same Malo goes to once again. Goes to J Bon was saying Pierre de Man Chalobah a hold you on to us. Let one player of PSG press you or press your space better actually. Nuno Mendes aba Karaskeli aba become what I say or J Bon up straight was sending Eddie to Kopama once again. Any Malo goes to with their intelligence as running behind the players are Paris Saint-Germain Eddie by Kopama and Abe J Bon or J Bon his space of Malo goes to he's running. And this is player of Paris Saint-Germain. Who are you close? And because I one player. Now, once again, Pedro, and I say, João Pedro, as an agent, how would intelligence need him try to create another space for the players on the run. The next picture, in the Chelsea, I go create a triangular shape at the PSG. Oh, mature. Once again, the intelligence of Kopama came to bear again. Hold on to the ball, let the players run. Malo go start running. João Pedro and Aircon. PSG defenders will not see the movement of the players. They can say, use the IQ, find your striker just into the half space. João Pedro and around Waluti Bono, Chelsea, Eddie and the third goal. So tactically, Enzo Maresca sat down, read PSG and the sign said, let's exploit one position. Deal with that position. Say, work the Maya, we are done. And work here, you elevate my Diego. And they work into perfection. So you're more about 30 something minutes to 40 minutes. Now PSG now or so be what did 3 since February 1st, 2022. Our 90s, I share PSG 3. And the Liu Enrique club PN who had 3 goals, I go PSG at 3 in first half. Chelsea did that in 40 minutes. So Chelsea, tactically, they were on top, and the players were very disciplined in terms of on the area and FIFA say the team of the tournament. And Chelsea up already about 5 players in the team of the tournament. Yes, I agree with them perfectly. I think say now I'm catch there said when it is big game, never underrate Chelsea. Why? They be 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yes, prepare for opportunity. So opportunity ne ba ubetimi ateki and make good use of that. So we came opportunity but now prepare ya obegu when him say. Ya Pedro new ubetimi move into all the holidays for Brazil na odi training. Or ye training and move ne ba in 13 days. He's played 3 games, 3 goals scored. Was a winning goal and was a final goal at the amateur Chelsea and left the trophy. And much mentally what we are saying the overcome bia so for boy when Nathaniel Chaluba and an air cast my boni new travel Chaluba abaso. Chaluba ni Chelsea pushing the neck under 21 about a year or more ago. One complaining. He had a neck loan or Palace. One complaining. Or signed back to Chelsea or about what Chelsea. Edward Champions League, Waji Conference League. During that period, first ever call up to the English national team when you're playing, say, or a Conference League winner, and then once again, if we are seeing a Tima Unimbo winner, it's in your penny, Nathaniel. I
will why.
The overcome from what you
do a chair family now. A mammy call me WhatsApp line. Also, good evening, Fakye Sport. I'm an icon living, watching live from work.